Aerobatic School at his private airstrip in Alabama. Here's some awesome smoke. Yeah. I mean, come on, that's pretty cool, right? Yeah, let's give it up for Greg. Greg's Aerobatic School and bed and breakfast is called Sky Country Lodge in Alabama. And you can check it out at gkairshows.com. Greg has several fine sponsors, including Oregon Aero, American Champion Aircraft, Electronics International, Softy Parachutes, David Clark, Aero Cosmetics, Hooker Harness, Champion Aerospace, Hartzell Propeller. Custom Aircraft Works, Syracuse, Alabama. And Greg's doing some nice rolls down here along the runway. Like I said, this looks easier than some of the other things, but it's actually can be much more difficult to do than some of the more snappy maneuvers. You really have to have good control of the aircraft to do that, especially when you're low to the ground. This looks like it's going to be a nice barrel roll. Greg, you hear us? And here's a wonderful knife edge pass where you can get a really great view of the paint scheme of this beautiful Super Decathlon from American Champion with Greg Coots, one of the premier Super Decathlon pilots in the world, actually. Mike is from Dayton, Ohio, the birthplace of aviation. He was bitten by the aviation bug when he took his first plane ride at the age of 5, and he hasn't looked back. Mike started flying gliders and soloed at age 14. Soon after, he soloed his first powered airplane at the age of 16. As I mentioned, ideally meant for pilots returning home from the war and wanted to keep flying at home with their families. However, in 1946, the U.S. Army Air Force began ordering the Navion to be used as a liaison aircraft, which were designated as the L-17, of which Mike's aircraft is not the North American stopped producing the Navion in 1947, but production continued with Ryan aircraft. In addition to the 1947 Navion that Mike is flying today, Mike will be restoring a 1949 Ryan Navion that his wife found while he was performing at an air show earlier this year. Today, Mike has over 10,000 hours of flight time, and he is an aircraft factory test pilot. Some nice rolling maneuvers. Very nicely done. Mike also trains pilots worldwide in new and vintage biplanes. You can find him flying and instructing in Checkers, a North American T6 Texan with his company Kestrel Warbird Experience in Ohio. So if any of you out there are ever thinking you're interested in learning how to fly or fly warbirds, we obviously have multiple opportunities today to speak with some of these pilots, because many of them have training operations where you can learn how to fly some of these airplanes.
Just as before, happy we'll be.
We'll do a nice half tube in here. Yep.
Never again, I'll go say.
And then he has a special one called the Buzzard's Roost.